Buoyant force. To understand the concept of buoyant force, you will have to take an empty plastic bottle and keep it in a bucket filled with water. The upward force exerted by water on the bottle is known as upthrust or buoyant force. When a body is partially or fully dipped into a liquid, the liquid exerts forces on the body. The force exerted by the liquid is perpendicular to the surface of the body and is equal to the product of pressure and area at that point. The resultant of all these contact forces is called buoyant force. When you draw water from a well, you must have noticed that the bucket of water appears lighter underwater but heavier as it comes out of water. The submerged object appears to lose weight in liquid due to upthrust or buoyant force. The property of liquid to exert an upward force on an object immersed in it is called buoyancy. The buoyant force acting on an object depends on A. Volume of object. The buoyant force is greater if volume of object submerged in liquid is larger. B. Density of liquid. The buoyant force is greater if density of liquid is greater. You may have observed a case in which an object floats inside the liquid. The buoyant force determines whether an object will float or sink in a liquid. A. If buoyant force exceeds the weight of the object floats. B. If the buoyant force is less than the weight of the object sinks. C. If the buoyant force is equal to the weight of the object, then the object floats inside the liquid.